Hi, I'm Miniman.
And I'm Milkman.
We're Combat Evolved, and welcome.
And welcome to the breakdown.
Hello again, this is Miniman from Combat Evolved, and welcome to the second episode of the breakdown. In this episode, we're going to be looking at how to gain map control on Riptide to help you win games in both Slayer and Objective. So as we jump into this Slayer game right here, this is from my point of view, and you can see at the minute the score's quite close. It's 21-16, but we end up winning this game 50-20. So we get 29 kills in the time that they get 4 from now on. And in this video, we're going to break down exactly how that happened, how this game went from a close game to an absolute shutout.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about some of the key areas as a team you're going to want to hold on Riptide. The first is dunes. Not necessarily want to be standing here, but we don't want the other team spawning here. To do this, we don't push out too far on the map so they spawn behind us. Second spot, blue tower. This is a brilliant place to spawn. If you spawn here, got an easy route to top mid, or you can back off towards blue tower where the storm rifle and H2BR is. There's also a stronghold here, so it's a good place to hold. Third place is nest. Another stronghold here as well, and you have great angles on top mid. You can push a little bit further onto nest or stay more on the blue tower, but both places here have brilliant shots on top mid so you can help your teammates out if they're in trouble. The fourth place, again, is top mid. Main place where they're going to be pushing from. If you hold this down, when the other team tries to push you, they're going to be forced to go down low, they won't have anywhere to go, and you're going to be able to maintain a really strong defense when playing on Riptide.
So you're probably thinking, this is all very well, but why would we want to hold these areas? Well, it's actually pretty simple. You want the other team to spawn in the orange treehouse over and over again, because this is the worst place to spawn in both Slayer and Strongholds. The issue with spawning here in orange treehouse is the routes you can push out. Option 1 is pushing out to the nest. As you can see, it's really not ideal. Anyone who's sitting on blue treehouse or on the nest can easily take you out. Furthermore, if you do make it to the ramp which takes you up to nest, you're sitting ducked for grenades, as these examples are going to show. You could also push through the bottom of dock. However, again, as you can see from this clip coming up, it's not ideal, pretty obviously due to the height disadvantage that you're going to have when you try and push through.
Your third option, and most obvious, is to push top mid, and being on the high ground, you might think this would be ideal, and you may be saying to yourself, we can easily get top mid if we push from orange treehouse. The problem is, with the setup we showed you earlier, any enemies pushing to top mid from orange treehouse are going to be getting shot from nest, blue treehouse, blue bridge, and blue tower. This makes pushing to top mid from orange treehouse such a difficult task to achieve. Your team is going to be bunched up if pushing together, and you're not going to have many angles on the enemy team. Whereas on their side of things, they're going to have brilliant angles on you, and they're all going to be able to help each other clean up those kills. If you go here, you're most likely going to be pushed down to the bottom of the map in orange, which is the dock area, and you definitely don't want to be standing here. As you can see, with the right setup, pushing out of orange treehouse is not easy, and you want to try and avoid this side of the map if possible, and if you can help it, stay on the blue side. This is extra important in strongholds, as 2 of the strongholds are on nest and blue tower. These are found on the blue side of the map, and you want to be holding this side of the map. The final stronghold is in dock, and again, this needs to be avoided whenever possible. Dock is not the place to be in Riptide. Your plan on Riptide should always be holding the blue side of the map along with top mid. This gives you the best chance of winning, has the best angles, and being able to help your teammates clean up kills and supporting them to stop the enemy team from pushing into blue is the best way to play Riptide.
So these are the key points from this video. Firstly, aim to control the blue side of the map. If you spawn on the blue side of the map, job done. If you spawn on the orange side of the map, it's your priority to work out how you can get to the blue side. This extends itself into strongholds where you need to avoid capturing the dock. If you spawn on the orange side, you may as well capture the dock since it's right next to you anyway. But if you're on the blue side, you need to avoid capturing the dock. Concentrate on capturing the blue tower and the nest. Thirdly, think about your pushes. Imagine there's an invisible line down blue side and orange side. If you're already on the blue side, you need to think about, why would I push to orange side? There's very few occasions where you'd want to do that. If you're on the orange side, you need to get to blue side, and so you need to think about how you can push into blue and where your teammates are and if they can help you. That's going to do it for the second episode of the breakdown. Please let us know in the comments if this has helped you out.